Hope everybody's having a good morning or evening or whatever the case may be. Shouldn't take us more than a minute or so to load here. And I think we have a couple missions left on this planet before we make a move to another planet. We're still not seeing as many heavy mechs as I would like to see. Which means we have a large staple of medium mechs available, but our heavies are still not where I want it to be. Of course, we want to grow up the tech ladder with heavies and then a course of salts. So, but we're having a hard time finding those heavy mechs. We're on a 3-skull planet. Next up, I guess we can go to a 3.5 skull planet and see if we can find more mechs, heavy mechs that way. I want to thank everybody who's joining our stream. Please say hi in the chat room. If you have any thoughts, questions, commentary, questions about mods, questions about Battletech lore, anything at all, please feel free to post them in the chat. Be happy to answer those for you. Also, just a reminder, if you give us a follow, you'll be entered into our monthly Funko Pop giveaway. All you have to do is go to twitch.tv, Commando Gaming 1, and give us a follow, and you will be entered in to the giveaway at no cost to you. Alright, let's see. Let me double check, make sure we don't have any repairs to do. We do not. We did put together a very nice Jagger Mech double Gauss, so I'm looking forward to giving that a spin today. We just picked that up last video. So as far as heavies go, we have this Jagger Mech, and then we have a Crusader. Then everything else we have, for the most part, is pretty much mediums. We have some mechs in storage as well, some additional mediums, but we're not going to roll them out very often, so I've gone ahead and put them into storage. So let's find ourselves a fun mission. Alright, tag team. These are always fun. Joint task force. Those are always fun. Ooh, Clash of Titans. Alright, here we go. Here's an opportunity to get some decent mech parts. A nice Clash of Titans battle to get things started. So we're going to max out salvage here. Alright, we're definitely going to take our Crusader. Now we're going to take our new... Wow, we're kind of have to make some tough decisions about what mechs we're going to take now, which is kind of cool. We're going to take our new Jagger Mech here. And what I want to try is, Floppy here is our ballistic weapons expert. So we're going to put our ballistic weapons expert in our, as you can see with this icon, this is one of the parts of this mod that I really like, especially with the new update. She is now our ballistic master. So she's going to go in the Jagger Mech because she gets a 10% bonus for all of her actions and a 10% and a 1 accuracy with ballistic weapons. So it's a no-brainer that she's going to go as well. So we're going to take Crusader, Jagger Mech, Shadowhawk, Shadowhawk. We're going to take our Wraith and our Raven for sure. And let's jump into it. Now that Jagger Mech, look at the armor. Actually, it's, you know, got about the same armor as our Crusader. I was going to say we have to keep the Jagger Mech to the rear. But really, Jaggermechs, Blackjacks, even Warhammers. A lot of people take Warhammers in and they assume that a Warhammer is good at tanking, which it is not. So some mechs are really designed to be fire support mechs, and they need to be used appropriately, or you're either going to become frustrated because they're always damaged, or they're just not going to be effective. So what we want to do is we want to use the platforms for what they're designed to do. So our Crusader and our Shadowhawk with the double ACs, those are going to be our tankers. Our fire support is going to be the Shadowhawk with the Gauss, and we also have the dual Gauss Jaggermech. And then we have our scouts. So that's going to be the game plan here. Now with this particular mission, when we have two forces fighting each other and then we pick up the scraps after, we want to make sure that the enemy mechs start fighting each other before we engage them. Otherwise, they will tend to turn on you, which is not what you're looking for here. So we should be ready to drop any minute now. There we go. Got a couple things running in the background. I went and turned those off so we can speed up our responsiveness and loading time. So we got a pack rat, and we've got a maximum hover transport, and I'm assuming this is the 100-ton mech. Alright, so we got some legitimate tonnage down there. Alright, so we don't want to advance too much because the other enemy force has to show up here, but it would be nice to take these vehicles out. Alright, so we'll get tag on that pack rat. Looks like some of the vehicles are pulling back. Provide support for the large target there.
What do you need?
We got our Shadowhawk.
Roger.
Push up with our Shadowhawk here. Vehicle's still very evasive. We can save our Gauss rifle.
Good to go.
We should be able to take this vehicle out only with
I
energy
read you,
weapons,
Commander.
so we
Moving
can
out.
save our firepower for later. Hit percentage is not great, so let's stick with our energy
Here we
weapons
go!
only here.
Hey, stand still when I'm attacking you, Commander.
Especially since we're trying to buy time here. Now one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have our Wraith, which is our flanker and scout, push out to the left here. See if we can get in a good position when we have to fight that 100-ton mech. Well, the hit percentages here, so we'll turn off most of our SRMs. Should still have enough firepower that we can finish off this pack rat setup.
Receiving you. Moving out.
Here's our Jagger mech. We're not going to use our Gauss on it. We'll shoot our medium lasers at it. Need a couple hits to finish off that pack rat support vehicle.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Negative damage there. Alright, the 100-tonner's coming our way. Alright, there's the enemy force. Now the good thing is it's coming in next to the initial force here. I've had situations where you run this scenario and both of the heavy forces are dropped on both sides of you, and you get hit by both sides at once, including the assaults, and it's not fun.
Standing by.
So that's actually a really good start. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to focus on just finishing off these vehicles right now. And we're going to see what drops.
I copy. Commander. It's going full throttle.
See if we can.
Got it.
I'm not going to hit that pack rat. That was horrible. That wasn't even close.
Negative damage. I repeat.
That was
Negative.
not
I
even
hear ya.
close.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Got good hit percentages on this wheeled ATC, so let's just hit that. That's my vehicle.
You like that? Orders.
Alright, Wraith, can you sprint up here and finish off at point blank range?
Roger that.
See if you can finish off this pack rat here. Lousy hit percentages here. Because it's so evasive. I don't want to use
Giving them
precision
everything
strike.
I've got.
There we go. Glad we took it out without
Reporting.
using precision
Vehicles
strike.
destroyed.
That's great. Thanks everybody for joining the stream. We've got a Clash of the Titans. We haven't fought any of the Titans yet. The first Titan is in the distance, and the second Titan is about to drop. If you haven't seen this playthrough before, or watched a video of this before, basically we're having two assault mechs that are hostile to each other drop, and then we have to fight both forces. So it looks like they have a... That might be an Emperor that just got dropped? I'm not sure. That would fit,
Receiving you.
because the Emperor is a Kurita. Yamamoto's quite a bit, actually. So that's some pretty good salvage. We can start shredding some armor off that Yamamoto.
Yeah, Commander.
Here's a fun idea. So what if we do multi-target? One.
We'll just firing on multiple
We'll just hit
enemies.
both of the heavies both the heavy and the assault. Actually, technically, they're both assaults. We'll just hit them both equally. Although that might trigger them actually attacking us now, but... Oh! That Mackey's got some firepower. Did you see that? That was a nice shot.
Orders.
Raven. Let's keep working on the lighter mechs here.
Copy that.
Looks like that Jenner wants to close in on the Mackie. I don't know if I was a Jenner pilot, if I would be in a hurry to go engage a Mackie. Going to be our best option. Yes. Alright, so that's a pretty good return. Let's see what else we got. So we got 3 Hamoto parts, a Jenner part, a Jenner part, a Jenner part, Locust part, Mackie. And a bunch of miscellaneous things, including several cores. So it's a pretty nice haul, actually. For a mission that got us no damage, no repairs, no injuries. Very successful. Good first run for the Jagger mech as well. So that was good. All right. Here we are back on the Argo. Let's stop by the barracks. We should have some upgrades available.
Yes, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Training complete.
Commander?
Floppy, let's get your guts up.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander. Ready for orders.
Let's do this. Ready to get it on.
Aye, aye. I'm listening.
Commander?
Penta?
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
Receiving you.
Aye, aye.
Making sure everybody
Aye,
is upgraded. They are. Alright, so I don't think we got anything out of that. Maybe we could put together a Jenner or something. Let's see. Just real quick. Ah, we can put together a Jenner.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Alright, so that Jenner is going to be put into storage. I don't see any situation where I would use that Jenner now, so let's put it into storage. We'll just sell it later. That's the real payment for this mission. That last mission, when you think about it. Alright, we got a tag team mission. We got forward observers. Let's take the tag team. We got a couple battles, which is great. That's a good way for us to build up our salvage. Crusader, Jagger Mech, Shadowhawk, Shadowhawk. I want to rotate our pilots. Let's find some lower level pilots we can upgrade here. Some of these pilots are just not. Alright, we can take Sundance here, but it's really not gonna. You know, Sundance might actually be good in our Wraith. Alright, so we'll take Wolfbanes. And I guess we could take Serpentia. Take Sundance. We'll put Sundance in our Wraith. And I'm trying to level up Edmund, so we'll keep Edmund there. And we'll deploy. Alright, so this is a tag team mission, so we're in support of our employers, mechs, Lance. And we'll be, no doubt, encountering a sizable enemy force. And usually there's a stipulation that a certain number of the Lance that we're supporting has to survive. So that's usually the biggest factor for those missions. Alright, so this should be a good opportunity, hopefully, to get some heavy mech salvage. Usually heavy mechs and assaults are much more common in these tag team missions. Alright, so let's look at this tactically. So we have the enemy force here. We have the friendly force here. Longbow, Blackjack, Firestarter. They have a pretty solid lance. So the best thing we can do here, really, one must survive an evac. So one of the enemy mechs has to survive. So the challenge we have is that we're way on the other side of the map. So the best thing we can do to provide support is to engage the enemy force.
You betcha.
As quickly as possible.
Location confirmed.
Distracted.
On the
So we'll
move.
push up our Raven and our Wraith as much as we can. And we'll keep the distracted.
On the move.
We'll push up our Raven and our Wraith as much as we can. And we'll keep the distracted. So we'll push up our Raven and our Wraith as much as we can. And we'll keep the distracted. base with our heavier mechs and see if we can't keep the enemy busy. We might get a lot of flanking shots if the enemy is focused on the local government lands. Let's see. The tricky part here is one of the friendly local government lance mates must survive. So if our supporting force, the force we're supporting, gets
Yes,
wiped
Commander.
out, then we fail in our contract. So let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Let's move.
Alright, we got a blackjack we're up against. They've set up a nice little ambush against the local government lance. So in lore, this local government lance would would most likely be a militia, and they tend to be a little overconfident because they've only fought against themselves. So they do war games where the militia's just basically like the National Guard for Battletech. So
I hear ya.
you know they
Got
are
it.
weekend warriors. They do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just to be clear, I have personal experience in the Guard,
Stand
and
by.
you know a lot of those people are actually veterans
Let's move.
who still want to serve, so they do have a high experience level.
Got
They're just
something you want
not
done?
going to be full-time, 7-day-a-week
Acknowledged.
warriors. So it's just slightly different. Alright, we're going to keep pushing towards the enemy force. There's probably going to be at least one wave of enemy reinforcements. Which is good, because I'm not really seeing any exciting salvage here. Basically seeing mechs that we can build and sell. Which isn't horrible, don't get me wrong. I don't mind putting mediums together and selling them.
What's up, boss?
But at the end of the day, we want to get some
No shooting.
heavier
Just
mechs
running.
from salvage. Like this beautiful Jagger mech that we just put together. That longbow is probably, well, I know it's the heaviest mech that's on the field right now, so
Orders.
the forces we're supporting should be able to handle themselves pretty well.
Understood. Moving fast.
But we gotta push forward, because there's gonna be more enemy forces that show up. It's not just gonna be that one pirate lance. No question about it. Large pulse. That fire starter Omni's getting beat up. Oh, alright, some return fire. I mean, the lance that we're supporting is definitely above average for a militia lance. Especially since they have that longbow and that marauder. That's a fair amount of firepower for a militia. That friendly fire starter's not going to last very long.
Good to go.
And I don't think we're going to get there in time to help it, unfortunately. They dropped us way on the other side of the map, and it's just going to take us a while to get there.
I copy. Good to go.
One thing we can do is really push the limits on our Wraith here. Our Wraith can probably start providing support pretty quickly. New contacts. Probably the Pirate Lance. Okay, so we have the pirate forces there. Oh, okay. So all the pirate forces are all in the middle. Okay. Alright, so our Wraith is actually in a good position here. We've got a precision strike. So let's actually see if we can't start providing fire support here. Good hits on that roughneck. Nice hit on that blackjack. But suddenly that local government lance, militia lance, is outnumbered 8-4, and one of their mechs is just about destroyed. That fire starter. So that really reinforces the fact that we need to get there as quick as we can. We're about a round away from most of our force getting into fire support range. The fire starter's not gonna last.
Waiting for orders.
Ooh, alright, so our Jaggermech actually is in a good position here. So maybe we can just put the Jaggermech here on top of the hill. And we can take advantage. And
Putting
provide
one in the
some
back.
quality fire support at long range. Oh! Nice hits. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. The Jaggermech is perfectly suited to just be on top of this hill and provide long-range Gauss rifle fire. That's exactly what it's designed. Alright, so our Jaggermech's going to stay there. Let's sprint up our
Confirmed.
Raven. Try to get that Jaggermech as many targets as we can. Let's get a tag on this
Locked on.
indicator. Ah, we missed. there goes the fire starter. So we really gotta push. Push hard. Now fortunately the other mechs that they have should last a bit longer. Not so sure about that blackjack. But we gotta get in there and provide fire support.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, good. Alright, we're in fire support range. So we can close and also provide fire support. Good. Even if our hit percentages aren't the best. Let's do precision strikes here. We want to make these shots count.
Uh-huh.
It's as much about getting the pirates' attention as it is causing damage at this point. We want the pirates to start worrying about us and not the militia force. That missile boat there is going to be a problem.
What do you need?
Same thing, we're going to sprint.
Look it out. Roger.
Good hits there on the roughneck.
What's up, boss?
Alright, now our Wraith, we could focus in on that Loader King, but what we really want to
Going
do
full throttle.
is pass that target off to our slower mechs and really try to make an impact. So let's try to get
Copy
this
that.
Loader King cleared. We really want the enemy to get
Scored a critical
focused
hit.
on our force, not the militia force. Alright, good. At least the militia's retreating a little bit. Thanks for joining the stream, everybody. We're playing a tag team mission right now. We have 3 militia mechs. There were 4, but we need to have at least one of those militia mechs survive. So we're racing to the rescue. See if we can get there before all those militia mechs get destroyed. If they get destroyed, we don't get paid. So let's get there as quick as we can. We already have our lighter mechs on the scene.
Ready for orders.
And we have our
Location confirmed.
fire support Jagger mech here doing some long range shots here. Let's see. Go after the Vindicator. No, we'll have to keep going after this roughneck here. Ah, 2 misses. Not good.
Damn it.
Alright, good. The enemy, at least some of the enemy mechs are starting to target us, which is what we want.
Receiving you.
Alright, let's get our Raven up there. Causing as much trouble as the little Raven can.
Confirmed.
Again, we're trying to get the enemy to focus on us and not the militia force. So that's why we're pushing our lights up. If this was a straight up battle, I don't think I would handle it this way, but we kind of have to let our lights tank a little bit. in support of the militia here. Because they're getting beat up. Blackjack is about to go. And then the militia will be down to 2 mechs, which is not good. My hope is we can get into position to save that Marauder. The longbow is being a little too aggressive for a missile boat. I don't know if it'll survive. There goes the Blackjack. 2 friendly mechs.
What can I do for you?
surviving. So we need to keep pushing in as hard as we can.
Uh-huh. Roger that. Firing on target.
Alright, good. Well, relatively good. The enemy is now switching some of their targeting towards our
Receiving you.
mechs, which is good in a relative way, because we want to
Going full throttle.
start to draw their fire.
All weapons, fire. Commander?
Alright, Wraith. Alright, I need the Wraith to be really aggressive here. The Wraith is very evasive, it has stealth armor, and it's got ECM. But it literally just dropped in right in the middle of the enemy force. Alright, let's see if we can take out one of these mechs.
Sweet.
That'll really get their attention. There we go. That'll get their attention. They've got a mech right in the middle of them. See, now they've switched over to the Wraith, which hopefully the Wraith can not get destroyed. But it was kind of a necessary evil here.
Good to go.
Alright, Floppy.
On my way.
What can you shoot at, Floppy? Roughneck. Ooh, the Blackjack there. Yeah, let's hit that.
Firing on rear arc.
Nice hits on the Blackjack there.
That hits something good.
The Marauder can finish off that Blackjack. Now we're talking. Alright. Now it's 6 against 8, so we actually have the advantage numerically. And the enemy's really focused on our mechs now. So I guess mission accomplished. Hopefully this longbow will get some shots to the rear. They can provide us some fire support.
What's up, boss?
Raven. You to harass this hunchback. It's been putting out a lot of missile fire. Vindicators coming in for melee on our Wraith. Good luck. Good luck hitting a Wraith with melee at full evasion. Wow, alright, you hit me with your laser, so I'll give you that. But I don't think that was the best use
I
of the
hear ya.
Wraith. Or the Vindicator's turn there. Let's push up here. Good hit percentages on this Roughneck.
Want some more? Huh?
Nice. We're just trying to get enemies off the field as we push in. Everybody's distracted by the Wraith. That's hilarious.
You got
That is a
nothing,
good
you hear me?
thing. I think we might be able to save the remaining militia.
Coordinates
mechs.
received.
Let's see. Let's see. I don't care about salvage on this Roughneck here. Let's just do center torso.
Inflicted some.
Knock down. Good, good, good.
Receiving you.
Alright, Wraith. You do not want to be in the middle of all these mechs, but you can pull back here
Affirmative.
and give this Hunchback a whole bunch of medium lasers in the rear.
Here it
How's that
comes.
sound? Good. Alright, good. The militia's not being too aggressive. They're seeing the potential to just do some good fire support here. Yeah, the enemy is totally distracted by my light mechs right now. Which is great. That's exactly what we want. Crusader, can you finish off that Roughneck? There we go, there goes the Roughneck.
Standing by.
Alright.
Move order
Floppy, what do you
received.
got a shot at? Trebuchet, Vindicator, Loader King, Hunchback. Let's actually do precision strike here. Hunchback, center torso.
Target confirmed.
Beautiful, beautiful. That longbow is actually succeeding in its mission perfectly. There we go.
Commander.
Alright, Raven, you need to stay evasive. Let's just hit this Vindicator.
Taking the shot.
That got the Vindicator's attention. For sure. Oh man, stop going after the militia.
Good to go.
Don't you want to fight us? You probably don't want to fight us because
Sprinting.
we're much more dangerous than the militia. Not too worried about salvage on the
Special
trebuchet here.
delivery.
Good to go.
Alright, let's push up.
All right, full speed.
Alright, Shadowhawk. Yeah, let's keep going for the Vindicator here. Heat is starting to become an issue.
I'm on it. Good to go.
Alright, Wraith, I need you to go after that rifleman. It keeps going after the militia. Thank you.
Locked on. All weapons.
Get his attention.
Reporting critical hit.
That'll probably do it. That Marauder will probably take advantage of that tag as well. Nice, nice.
Damage minimal.
Let's keep working on this hunchback here.
Orders?
Floppy, we got a shot at.
Coordinates received.
Hunchback. No, Vindicator.
Engaging with target.
Ooh, 2 hard hits on the Vindicator there. Very nice. Alright, let's see what fire support this longbow can do. If we can finish off that rifleman, that would be nice. There we go. So we can finish off the hunchback too. Yep. Those were our kills, man, but whatever. Alright, 2 enemy back.
Standing by.
Raven. Shoot that Vindicator in the, or the Trebuchet in the rear.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Wants to do some damage before it goes down, clearly. Oh, it's got a mortar
Is
on
that it?
Okay.
I'm barely scratched.
it. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Vindicator with a mortar before. Oh, Trebuchet. Trebuchet. I don't really think...
Waiting for orders.
How about a Gauss rifle?
Here it comes.
Spy Trebuchet.
Firing.
Spy Vindicator.
Hostile eliminated.
That is how we do it.
Mission successful.
See if we can make the most of the salvage here. Alright, no damage, no injuries. Technically the rifleman. Let's Nope, 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 nope. Alright, we're just gonna have to go with the most valuable mech. Guess we'll take the rifleman parts. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, 5 rifleman parts. Roughneck part, trebuchet part, vindicator part. Alright, well, we can put together a rifleman. I don't really see us fielding the rifleman. I know it's a technically it's a heavy, but not really. I mean, the rifleman is a good decent fire support mech, but we already have the jet rifleman together and then scrapping it, or selling it, I should say, not scrapping it. Alright, we'll put this rifleman together.
That mech you wanted is back online.
That's about it. So let's go. Let's actually take a trip to the store. Sell some stuff here. Alright, we got a blackjack to sell. We'll sell that. Got a blackjack Omni. We'll sell that. Blackjack Omni should be worth a lot more than a regular blackjack. We'll sell this flea. Sell this hunchback. Sell the jet. I didn't put the rifleman into storage. There we go. Rifleman. Yep. I would much rather have 1.475 million C-bills than. Yeah, might as well laser, yeah.
Systems available.
Ooh, melee. Ooh, I love my
New
melee
weapon
SRMs.
systems available.
So we're gonna buy those for sure.
New
Yes,
weapon
please.
systems
Those are
available.
melee SRMs are great. When you can see them, pick them up. PC, yes please.